And now, here to entertain you all, because every day he's hustling. Side Hustle Cinema.
Hey kid, come here. Want to buy a movie? I could sell it to you real cheap. Welcome back to the channel, Side Hustle Cinema here. Thanks for clicking on this video. We've got a different kind of video for you today. It's a bunch of bootlegs I bought, from a website, and I'll give the name of the website down in the description. I don't want to plug them too much, but if anyone's interested, I'll pin that name in the comment down in the description. Some of these are pretty good quality, others not so much. But I'm going to show you what all I bought, and I'm going to talk about, whether it's worth picking up or what the experience was like, basically. It's not exactly like buying something out of the back of the van for $5, the seedy guy with the trench coat. But it might have a place, within the community, possibly. We'll discuss it. So stay tuned and, well, let's get into it. So when it comes to stuff like bootlegs, it's a little bit taboo. You want to support the physical media companies, and so you don't want to buy anything that's bootlegged. But what if it comes from a streaming service and they just won't release it to physical media? They only want to keep it on their streaming service. Does that make it okay to buy a bootleg? I kind of think it does. I mean, everyone's got to make that decision for themselves, but, I pay for Netflix. I pay for Amazon Prime. I pay for Peacock. And I pay for Disney Plus and HBO Max. I pay for all those. And I still have cable, by the way. So that's crazy, but and I think that I pay their money, and if they just would release it, I would be glad to buy the movie, but they don't do that. So if you want a physical copy, sometimes you got to turn somewhere else, and that's what I did pretty much. And so I'll go through some of these titles, and I'll tell you, was it worth picking up or not? Well, the first one I picked up, I'll tell you about, is Army of the Dead. This is the Batista movie, where he's fighting all the zombies in Vegas there. The Nolan, film. Awesome film. I would love to have this on like 4K. Even a Blu-ray would be nice, but 4K would be fantastic. That film was filmed in 8K. It was filmed on an 8K camera, and that would be so cool to see what that would look like, in 4K, even though he did all that blurry motion stuff when he was filming it. This is one of the more pricier ones on this website. The quality of it actually wasn't that great. I don't know what was going on, but I think I could stream it at a better quality. I saw some banding. There was some, artifacts on here. It just didn't look that good. There's others in here that did look really good. It does have a little bit of a menu. No special features or anything like that. But this one, not worth picking up. I'm going to say pass on this one for sure. It does have artwork, on the disc, which is pretty cool. But I think I could actually stream this one at better quality than this disc was. So that one's a fail. The next one, I knew this one would be bad quality. This is just an old 80s cartoon, the Karate Kid series. Who even remembers this? This came out in like the mid 80s. I forget how many episodes were on this, but I think it was just like the one season. I'll show you there's the disc art there. It's pretty blurry. It's probably worse than DVD quality. This was obviously like recorded and on probably VHS off TV or something, and was then transferred over to disc. So it looks pretty bad, but it was actually one of the cheaper titles. And so, when you combine that, I mean, it's really going to be for nostalgia purposes. You could watch this one and sort of, takes you back a little bit. You kind of enjoy it. Not great quality, though. So some of the old cartoons, if you can stand the low quality, it can be a fun revisit. And that's going to be the same case as my next one, and that is Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling. Do you guys remember this one at all? This was a Saturday morning cartoon, where you had like all the stars of the WWF, from the early days, where you had like Hogan, Andre the Giant, Hillbilly Jim, the Junkyard Dog. All those were the good guys, and then on the bad guy side you had like Rowdy Piper, Big John Studd, the Iron Sheik. Fabulous Moolah was one of the bad guys. Wendy Richter was one of the good guys, and you had the managers, Bobby the Brain Heenan, Mr. Fuji, and basically they were just always they never really hardly wrestled. They would fight a little bit, but you didn't see a ton of wrestling in the episodes. It was usually they were just always doing something else, Again, the quality on this was extremely poor, but I had so much fun rewatching a few episodes, and I'll go back and finish the ones that are on here. It's not a ton of them. I didn't check out the special. It says it's got the complete series plus the special. So I still got more to check out on here. You actually get quite a bit on here. But the quality was pretty poor. And whatever they taped it from, I guess at some point it was on the USA Network. Because a lot of times you'll see the USA logo on some of the episodes. Kind of funny. But this was like super cheap. Like I got this one for $7.50. $7.50. It's definitely worth that, but it's just not very good quality. Not the greatest. The next is cheaper by the dozen. I don't know if this one will ever get a physical release or not. This one was actually a free one that was thrown in. I didn't buy this one or request it or anything. It was just kind of tossed in there. It's from, it's played on Disney Plus, so you can go check that out if you want to on Disney Plus. It actually looked pretty good. I mean, really good, actually. It sounded great. Looked really good. It pretty much is good a quality as the streaming service, if not a little bit better. And, it's, I didn't watch the whole movie. I just kind of, checked out the quality a little bit. I might go back and watch the movie, though. It's got some disc art there. It's a fun little movie. This one, it looked good. So, I guess if you wanted to pick that one up, you'd be safe to pick that one up. It did have an opening menu. Some of them don't. They just jump right to the movie. This one did have an opening menu, and had like 5.1 surround sound on it. It sounded good. Looked good. The next one is a double pack. I got the Babysitter and the Babysitter Killer Queen. The sequel. These looked really good too. You get both movies. They put both movies on one disc. I wish they would have kind of separated it. You don't get any menu screen on this one, though. It just jumps right to the first movie, and in order to get to the second movie, you kind of got to go through the chapters, and then the second movie starts. So that also, makes it seem a little bit cheaper, a little bit inconvenient, But the quality was actually, really good. The sound quality was good on this one too. You get a little bit of disc art on there. And there's the back. I do love these movies. And, I really wanted to own them on some type of physical media. I mean, I'm sure they'll always be on the streaming service for as long as that's around. At least until someone deems it inappropriate and they take it down or edit it in some way. You never know. The next one is Bird Box with Sandra Bullock. This one had an issue too. There was something with the picture quality. It felt like it was smashed together, like it needed to be like at a different aspect ratio, like it was cropped or something. This is the only one that I ran into with that problem. The picture was clear, and it was, a really nice, nice resolution, all that stuff. It just was like, it seemed to be cropped or kind of smashed on there. I don't know. But, and for that reason, I would say stay away from Bird Box. This wasn't, because that wasn't good. You don't want to watch the movie like that. But it did sound good, and it's got a little bit of disc art on there. But yeah, it's the only one I ran into with that issue. So I'd say stay away from that one. Next, Airheads. Now this one does have a physical release. And it's not really, I don't know where it's available on streaming. I'm sure it probably is. But this one looks really nice. This one was great. Probably at a Blu-ray quality, I'm sure. It sounded great. Looked really great. It had a menu. It even had special features. This one was really solid. I would recommend picking this one up. If you are a fan of Airheads. Of course, it did have a Blu-ray release a long time ago from like Anchor Bay that goes for insane money. And there's still a DVD kicking around out there that you can get, pretty cheap, like $10 or so. But, if you wanted to pick this one up, I guess this would be okay. This is one that, kind of skirts that, is it okay to pick up a bootleg? Because there is the DVD out there. So, I don't know. You'll have to make up your own mind on that one. But as far as quality goes, this was actually one of the better ones. Next, I got... this is Rocky IV. This is the Drago versus Rocky director's cut. I did a whole video when I streamed that one. I did a round-by-round comparison of the two movies, the two cuts of the movie. So you can go back and check out that video if you want. I had fun with that. But yeah, this one was pretty good too. This one had a few special features. Actually, I was a little bit surprised at that. And it did look and sound really good. It looked pretty much as good as the stream did. I didn't notice any, no banding, no artifacts, no things of that nature. Looked really clean and clear. And this is one that you could probably pick up. It's rumored that we might get a 4K of this one at some point. And if we did, I would certainly grab the 4K. I mean, listen, if any of these get an actual studio release, then I'm picking up that studio release and, throwing these away or, selling them somewhere. So if anytime they want to release these, I'll be first in line to buy them. And the last one I want to talk about is Fear Street. I got the trilogy here, Fear Street. Had a great time with these movies when they came out last summer. That was so much fun. I just started my channel when all these came out, and it was just like the whole community was talking about them. Everyone was enjoying these, and I've always wanted to get these on physical media, and these look really good. This is the whole trilogy's on this set. They each get their own individual movie, which I really appreciated. They've got a tray, system in here. There's the other two, and just very cool. They sounded good. No menu on these at all. No special features or anything like that. When you pop in the disc, it just starts with the the big N for Netflix, and then it just goes right into the movie. Very cool though. Very cool to have these on physical media. I'm glad to have it, and it does sound really good. Well, there you guys go. That's my stack of bootleg movies from this company. If you want to know the name of the company, I'm going to pin it down in the comment section below. If you want to pick up other things from this company, I'd say, it's a little bit buyer beware. Some of them are good, some are not good. You might run into some that aren't so good. So, don't expect too much, and you won't be disappointed. But if you do choose to get some, I hope you enjoy them, and at least it's another place you can go to get some of these things from streaming that you can't get, anywhere else right now. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think of it. Or, are you for it? Are you against it? Are you kind of okay with it? Yeah, it is what it is. That's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you are unsubscribed to the channel, I invite you to do so. And yeah, just, tell me what you think about bootlegs. And stay safe, have fun, keep watching those movies, and I'll see you on the next one.